just outside Colombo, rises one of Sri Lanka's most iconic buildings, its parliament. But behind the copper roofs and clean lines lies the vision of a man who reshaped how architecture could speak to identity, culture, and democracy. That man was Geoffrey Bawa. In 1979, Bawa was asked to design a new home for Sri Lanka's parliament, a symbol of a modern nation emerging from its colonial past. The chosen site was bold, a small island in the middle of the marshy Diawana Oya Valley. But where others saw difficulty, Bawa saw opportunity. He proposed flooding the valley to create an artificial lake, placing the parliament on a knoll of land at its centre. The building would not dominate the land, it would rise from it, rooted, floating, part of the landscape. Drawing from ancient Sinhalese monasteries, Kandyan palaces and lake temples, Bawa didn't copy the past, he distilled it. He designed a series of pavilions with sweeping, copper-clad roofs, echoing the silhouette of traditional Kandyan architecture, but with a modern, abstract twist. These tent-like forms gave the parliament a presence that was grand, yet never overwhelming. The roofs were light and sculptural, stretched like fabric over an elegant grid of concrete columns. The structure beneath was modernist, clean, minimal, rhythmic. A hatos lop, meritu halo parangshot adot minden elemnek. Below the copper skin, the architecture was precise, understated, and beautifully disciplined. At the center of the complex, surrounded by 5 satellite pavilions, each with its own function and identity, yet all united in a sweeping composition. As visitors approach across a long causeway, the parliament slowly reveals itself. First the distant roofs, then the ceremony is deliberate, a procession of space culminating in the heart of democracy. Inside, the chamber is rich in texture and meaning, warm timber paneling, concealed uplighting, a ceiling of aluminium tiles, each suspended individually like chainmail. Design a building, he choreographed an experience. From the glint of copper roofs at a distance to the cool shadow beneath the colonnades, every detail speaks to balance. Between history and modernity, power and humility, landscape and structure. As a monument to one community, but as a symbol of many, carefully layered, deeply thoughtful, and unmistakably Sri Lankan. But to the nation.
Folks, the parliament that was constructed and completed by the Japanese government back in 1982 with the artificial lakes surrounding it. I'm adding to its aesthetic beauty is currently somewhat in jeopardy because the nature has unleashed its wrath on Sri Lanka in the last 3 or 4 days. It's been heavy floods, landslides, and cyclone all in one. Not just Sri Lanka, the other parts of Asia too, parts of Malaysia and Thailand and the other areas, even Vietnam. But especially the Cambodian parts are said to be not as badly as affected by this nature's wrath as much as Sri Lanka. So it has become the parliament, Sri Lankan parliament might even go underwater, completely submerged by water. It's a sad thing to realize, but no one can, nature has no qualms. And the fury of nature, nobody can stand.